Hello and welcome to this short video which will examine the outlook for the UK economy as we emerge from the second COVID lockdown in April 2021. As this PMI data shows, the first 2 months of 2021 were very challenging for the UK economy and for many European economies. But what we're now starting to see is a very robust recovery into March 2021, with the PMI significantly above the critical number of 50. A value above 50 indicates that purchasing managers have an expectation that the economy is going to expand and that activity in their sector is also going to expand. If we dig deeper into sectorial PMIs, we find that both the manufacturing, the services, and the construction PMIs are indicating strong growth in March 2021. At a macroeconomic level, after a slow start in 2021, there is an expectation that the UK economy will grow at about 5% into the end of 2021. This growth will be achieved with relatively little inflation. The expectation is that inflation will be around 2.2% as measured by the Consumer Price Index. A worrying figure is the level of unemployment. The expectation is that towards the end of the year, unemployment will be about 6.2%. This equates to roughly 2 million people being formally unemployed. When will the UK economy return to levels of activity that we saw at the end of 2019? As the graph clearly shows, even allowing for 5% growth in the UK economy this year, which in normal times would be an exceptional growth performance, the UK economy at the end of 2021 will still be 5.1% smaller than it was at the end of 2019. And so it will be well into 2022, and indeed some might argue early 2023, before the UK economy returns to the absolute size that it was in 2019. The significant drivers of growth in the economy in 2021 will be household consumption, which is expected to increase by 12%. Essentially, the pent-up savings that exist in many households due to the pandemic, due to an inability to spend in the pandemic, will now be unleashed upon the economy as we return to more normal patterns of consumption, and we're allowed to go back into the bricks and mortar shops that we've been excluded from for so long. A second driver of economic activity will be business investment, which is expected to increase by just over 6% in 2021. The government will continue to be an important driver of growth as it continues to support jobs and economic activity at least into Q3 of this year. The one area in which the UK economy is not going to perform well in 2021 is exports. This undoubtedly reflects the slow growth rate of some of our important export markets, obviously the European Union being a primary case there, but also some of the issues of dealing with an initial transition to a post-Brexit world. At a micro level, the growth that the UK economy is experiencing will present some challenges to procurement professionals in terms of hiring labour and sourcing material and components. So overall, the news is good. Our manufacturing, service and construction sectors are expecting to expand rapidly as we come out of COVID lockdown. There will be key challenges ensuring that our supply chain is sufficiently agile to respond to the increase in demands that is going to be placed upon it. We'll have to make sure that the materials, components and labour that we require are there in sufficient supply at a cost which is going to allow us to expand in a competitive manner as we emerge from the post-COVID lockdown. But it was ever thus. The procurement profession has shown itself able to meet similar challenges in the past. I have every confidence that you and your colleagues will be able to step up to the plate, meet the challenges that are put before you, and fuel the growth in the UK economy that is undoubtedly going to occur as we emerge from this COVID lockdown. Thank you very much for your attention. If there are any questions you have about any of the comments that I've made or any of the data that I've presented, please feel free to contact me or any of my colleagues at CIPS.